All right, so this next song I'm going to play is Nebraska. It's by Bruce Springsteen, but the version I learned was by Aoife O'Donovan, and I think the lyrics are kind of unusual for this group of songs that I chose. It's a murder ballad, kind of about a series of murders, and it was actually based on a true story about a young man and his girlfriend who killed about 10 or 11 people together, and in Nebraska. And I think some of the storyline itself isn't particularly Western, but some of the images and themes I think are. And so it speaks of kind of being in the prairie in Nebraska, but then going to the Badlands of Wyoming and the mountains, and for me it brought up images of sort of the desolate landscape and the darkness and the emptiness that comes with the feeling of the song and the storyline of the song going hand in hand with the landscape, almost as if the landscape is kind of really working into and contributing to the mood of the piece and the mood of the characters, and it's narrated by the young man, the murderer. So it also brings in, I think, some concepts of the disappointing notion of the West not as a place of just prosperity and adventure and paradise, but really kind of a harsh and often dark place. And I think this song speaks to kind of challenging that myth of the West as a paradise place and a place of adventure and prosperity. And in the last verse of the song, the narrator talks about the meanness of this world, and I think that particularly speaks to the harshness of the West and how the landscape can make the wilderness, the nature in the West particularly, can make living a lot more difficult, handling just the natural world and the effect that has on the psyche. So here I'm going to play Nebraska.